Here is the bottom line, and it has to do with something my mother always said. I don't know what I need, but I know I need something. I'm Barry Kibrick, and I'm so glad you are here with me so I can get this off my chest. It has to do with a constant nagging feeling that there is something missing. It's been an issue I've been dealing with for some time, and my guess is you may be too. Now, I'm not sure my mom had the exact same problem I did, and I'm certain she doesn't have the exact same problem you do. But her words keep coming back to me, and so does that feeling of needing something, but I can't put my finger on it. I know, I really do know. Freud would have a field day with this, but he's not around to talk to, and you are. You see, in my mother's case, she also even had a little response to her own question. What she usually meant by her saying she didn't know what she needed, but she knew she needed something, that something usually meant some sort of food her constant attempt at dieting would not be permitted. In fact, Mom got even more specific. She said the something was a vanilla milkshake and a hot dog. Come to think of it, maybe it would solve this great mystery. But if I followed it every time the thought came to my mind, let's be gentle here and just say this chair wouldn't be big enough. However, I began to realize what my mother really meant was that we all need something, even if we cannot put our finger on it. And that is one of the greatest issues I face on a regular basis. That something is missing. And if I could just find out what it is, I'd be fulfilled. In fact, currently, there is such a prominent feeling of missing something that we as a world even came up with an acronym for it. And this wasn't something that emanated from some deep research in an ivory tower, but from our own use of social media. We coined the term, and it's FOMO, F-O-M-O, and it stands for fear of missing out. I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything, but I do feel that something is missing within me. And to get a little closer to that feeling, the best way I can describe it is that something just feels off, or that I'm seeking something, but can't be sure what. And by now, you know me well enough that I look into this from every angle I could think of. And with days of reading and internet searching and looking up the wisdom of the sages and whatever resource or individual I can get my hands on, I must tell you, I couldn't find anything that I felt was satisfying as an answer. Sure, I came upon all the classic advice that's practically given for just about any issue we face. Rest, meditate, pray, exercise, eat better, yada, yada, yada. In fact, have you ever noticed that almost all advice for almost whatever is bothering you falls into some category that you already know? And I'm not going to deny that probably any or all of them may help, but this is not a one-size-fits-all issue. And for the record, nothing is. But that doesn't mean you and I can't find something to soothe our souls, or even simply that uncomfortable feeling of missing something. In fact, maybe it's a feeling that we don't or shouldn't even attempt to get rid of. Maybe we just need to enjoy it rather than let it disturb us. Because for most of us, it's always something. It could be anything from not enough wealth, to not enough sleep, to not enough happiness, time, love, you name it. In fact, as I am naming it, maybe it's simply part of human nature to keep feeling that something is always missing, or at least something that we're always searching for, always wanting to evolve and reach new goals. Maybe it's so that we can expand our horizons and find and seek meaning. This is why I love talking to you. As I do it, it feels like answers pop into my head. One that comes to mind is how nature abhors a vacuum. This was first attributed to Aristotle, but seems to be now considered even more relevant as we learn that although the universe seems filled mostly with nothing, that nothing isn't really nothing. It's either dark matter or dark energy. We can't see it, but it's definitely something. Now, it's not quite as much fun as a milkshake with a hot dog, but it is reassuring to know that maybe what we feel we are missing is not really missing, just not yet detected by our own emotions and feelings. In fact, maybe the only place the feeling of something is missing is coming from within ourselves. If science is right, and there is nothing material or circumstantial that can ever be missing, maybe the truth is, whatever our experience is in each and every moment is exactly what we need and what is perfect for us. Nothing is ever missing, nothing is ever wrong or needs to change. Now, I'm sorry, I just don't buy that. I wish I could, and in a deep way, on some level, I know it's the truth. But for whatever reason, it never seems to take away that internal search for more. I really feel like I need something more satisfying than that. You see, it's constant. I almost just soothed my own soul, and right away, not even a moment went by that I couldn't stop there and just enjoy that thought. Damn it, it really is annoying. However, maybe, just maybe, when you and I have that deep down feeling that something is missing in our life, it could be just us, the way we are wired. After all, we're not mindless robots. I'm here, you're here, so that I can be me and you can be you. And that missing feeling maybe just be something we need to enjoy rather than regret. You see, that's something I could handle. I may not be able to do anything about it, but I surely like thinking about it that way, for it's certainly less frustrating. And also, I have a sense that it is more close to our true reality than the reality we so often play in our head. So could it really be just to simply embrace that ever-gnawing feeling that something is missing, rather than trying to find out what it is? I'm really not sure. There is a part of me that feels if I don't explore the missing feeling, I won't be satisfied. But at the same time, the conundrum is that it doesn't seem to go away. I guess, in a certain way, that is the definition of being human. We search for answers and we find more questions. There is something beautiful to that. I'm Barry Kibrick. Until I see you next time, between you and me, I think it's time for a vanilla milkshake and a hot dog. Till then. Thank you for watching. It's a joy and a privilege to bring this show to you. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss an episode. And please visit our Patreon page by clicking the link below. We so appreciate your support, and thank you so very much.